Fuck Seth.
Whoa. That's the first thing that's going to be on the YouTube recording.
Good.
It starts with
Check it
just,
out.
fuck Seth.
So
Funny.
we could start it with we're setting up like a bump set spike thing.
Set it up.
Yeah, we could be like trying to set up a tent really quickly
I like that more than
before something
volleyball.
happens to us. Yeah.
I was hoping that because he missed last week, Seth was going to be able to join us this week, and we were going to do Seth it up.
That'd be good.
Just,
but we cannot.
Yeah, we cannot.
Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I have a shitty ass time coaching right now. Parents are up my ass, so not
Because your
fun.
team is bad?
No, because of other reasons, but it's all right.
Because of Trump?
Dumbass reasons. No, not because of Trump. He's little to do with it, with the situation.
With that situation. But much to do with other situations.
Of course.
Interesting.
Parents are fun.
Did you finish the movie?
No.
How far did you get?
I didn't start it.
Lucas!
I didn't start set it up. I remember the first 15 minutes from last time.
What were you doing all day?
I was watching football. Carmine and Paul were here.
I guess that's fair.
What
were you doing all day yesterday?
Paul was here.
Hey. Paul would have loved this film.
No, he wouldn't have.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll watch it during my prep
tomorrow. And you have to finish it. This is our film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, homie.
I think I like the tent more than volleyball. If we can't set it up.
We'll be camping, and then there's a flash storm. We gotta set it up, or a deer or something. Yeah.
A flash deer.
Yeah, he's out there. All right.
The deer is flashing us. Okay.
Let's take it on.
Wait, I need music. I'm in a. Do you know what that tune that's like?
I think that's Vivaldi. That's Vivaldi.
Damn, if you got that right.
His most famous work. That sounds like, I think that's Vivaldi.
Vivaldi, Four Seasons? No. That.
Sing it, do it again. Yeah, it's like bright morning classical music opening sound.
And there's usually
morning mood.
There's usually like birds chirping behind it. God, what is that? That's the worst with like songs that don't have lyrics. Like
classical music song, waking up morning, bright. That's it. What is it?
It's the Grieg, Morning from Peer Gynt.
Okay, there you go.
I found it.
Okay. Go for it.
That's how we'll start it. Wait, I need you here so we can clap.
I'm ready.
Okay. Alrighty. Why are you still up? My computer's being weird. Okay. A 1, 2, 3, play. I really appreciate you bringing me on this hike.
Yeah, well, it was a +1 for my hiking trip extravaganza, sponsored by 105.9 Sex FM. The fuck, hosted by your boy JoJo Candle. So really happy we won this here camping trip. Just the two of us, my friend, my amigo.
What was that, or Lifehouse tickets? And I'm glad you went with the hike. I feel connected with nature, and
Yeah,
I hope
Lifehouse. We're not really a fan of that like prog rock era.
you and our
Generally.
connection's just gonna get better and better and better, and we can get closer to each
And
other.
I even got this 2-man tent that whenever we're ready, um, it might be nice enough we can just sleep out under the stars, but just in case, right?
Oh, fuck! A
Oh
storm!
no, that was a gunshot. It sounded like actually. We need to get the
We need to
tent,
get the
set it
tent
up,
up.
set it
That's
up,
gonna
set
keep
it
us
up,
safe. We gotta set it up. All
set
right,
it up.
I got stake number one.
Oh, I see a deer. Oh my god! Oh my god! We gotta get the tent up.
Flash deer, flash
He can
flood.
see us. He can see us. There's a
Two
flash
stakes
deer.
up. Can you help me with the stake? Set it
You,
up.
you get it. Set it up. I got you. I'll yell over here. I'll distract the
Number three
deer
is
and the storm. And
stake number four is in. Let's get inside. Let's get inside. We set it up.
get inside. We're safe.
Now that I've got
Thank
you
you.
alone, I'm happy
Thank you.
we've got this tent set up now that we're alone.
Oh no, the deer's in the tent. Oh my god.
Fuck, get out of here! Flash deer, such a stupid idea.
He's in there.
It
feels like there's flash deer in my neighborhood sometimes.
They just
A lot of them.
That is true. They're all around you at all times. Guys, if you're wondering what that music is that played at the beginning, we had to look it up. It's called Grieg. It's hard with classical music by Peer Grint. It's called Grieg.
Grieg. It's called Grint. It's called Grieg by Grint.
The Peer Grint. Morning with Peer Grint. Or maybe it's by Grieg. It's something like, look those things up. You'll find it.
You heard it. Yeah.
If you ever find yourself in a vicious cockfight and you need to calm down, keep your head on a swivel and play Grieg.
I'm more of a Mozart man myself, but that's all right.
Hey,
Beethoven's a little too depressive.
You pulled out Vivaldi just like that,
He's a fruit. This is a podcast.
It is a podcast.
The cat just opened the door.
It's a man cast with two men. I feel like listeners are probably turned off by a man cast. They want a woman cast. They want a feminine touch.
Well, in the upcoming months, I think it will be more for their liking if that's the case. But this month, we're hitting a big genre that we've never done before.
That's not
the
true.
The roms of the coms, Brandon.
The rom-coms.
We're romantically communicating because it's the Love Lads season return. It's like our 4th time doing this or something like that.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows there are only 5 genres that you can do. There's rom-coms.
Yep.
There's space.
Yep.
There's Christmas.
Yep.
There's horror / Halloween. And there's Andre. And those are the 5 genres of movies.
Sometimes there's also pets, and sometimes there's basketball.
And manic.
And they all...
And
that
birthday.
5th one... And the 5th one can interchange, but there's always at least 4.
So we're hitting the staple of rom-coms once again.
Yeah. And like we said, it's a man cast, but we're opening ourselves up to a genre that is normally marketed towards women.
But I've also detained throughout this history of our podcast, we have a decent appreciation for some of these rom-coms, these craze, I
love a rom-com.
Even though we have a member swinging between our legs. That's right. So you maybe questions we can lead us down a more specific path.
Sure. First question. Excuse me. Holy cow. I couldn't even swallow my own spit there. First question for you. Do you like young Glen Powell?
I do like young Glen. I like old Glen Powell. He's a magnanimous figure.
Taken Hollywood
electric
like
actor.
storm after Top Gun Maverick.
That's right, and rightfully so. He pops on the screen, he locks on the screen, he does it all in between.
Popping and locking and dropping
Frocking.
and frocking. Next question. Do you like assistants to overpowering bosses? Administrative
Um,
assistants.
Usually you would think they go unnoticed. So I guess I like the detention. I like yeah, the lower man, the poor man,
The
the
poor. And
slave man.
and last question. Do you like when Brandon and Lukas watch 15 minutes of a film together randomly on Netflix in
Yeah.
2018?
Yeah, those are good times.
Those are good
Not
times.
not 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 a one of one. That's right.
I think after that 15 minutes up, you played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Probably. Or
But
GTA or
something like that.
UFC.
Slater Beal.
Later
But
Beal.
if you've answered yes to any of those questions, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the lovey.
Ah, love lads. And
I'm Brandon.
today we watched a movie. Oh yeah, I'm
You're
Lucas.
I'm Brandon. Your movie. This week we watched a
Sometimes I
Lucas.
sometimes I go by Big Daddy English in the classroom.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that's
Big
one of my
Daddy.
monikers.
Oh, whoops, love lads, I guess. I'm making a list. I'm gonna start making a list of like my biggest like guilty pleasure movies. Like that aren't that great,
Yeah,
but or are still
Big Daddy.
okay but I love them. Big Daddy's in there. One that we did on here,
Big Daddy, I don't like.
Friends with Benefits. Um,
Don't like. I mean, I
Men
think it's
in
fine actually.
Men in Black.
And Black's amazing.
Uh,
No guilt about that, my friend.
Chef's probably going in there. I
That's
love
pretty good.
Palm Springs.
Palm
Although
Springs,
that
all
movie
right.
got like a
That's
nine.
okay. I mean,
That
that
one's just like
qualifies.
that one's like was nominated for stuff. That one's actually pretty good, but still, it's going on my list.
I don't like Big Daddy.
That's a shame. I don't know what it is. I watched it a lot as a kid, and
He's
it's a
too
guilty
big.
pleasure. What's a guilty pleasure of yours?
Um, Look who's talking now.
Yeah, that's a good
Um,
one. That's a
Role
good one.
models, maybe.
Oh, Role Models is
Um,
so good.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins is good. I like that moment in Role Models when they go to like the off-brand Chuck E. Cheese where there's all like the chipmunks playing the banjos and stuff, and the little black kid jumps on the table and he just starts like twerking. He's like, "We like the ass and the bitch tit ass and the ass and the bitch tit." But
The
anyway,
ass and the biscuit, yes.
the bitch tit ass. And so we've got a movie this week though, kicking off our rom-com month for season 12, a film from 2018 called Set It Up.
Plump, set it up, Spike.
There you
This is
go.
a volleyball movie.
And last year, when I was looking up films to do for our masterpiece, and we ended up on Groundhog Day, we found out that this was kind of highly regarded as far as rom-coms go. Now, it's not,
At least in the newer iteration of
yeah, and
generations of
it
rom-coms.
might not be deemed as a masterpiece or anything, but it was well received. And so we'll dive into it today. First, we're drinking beers.
Ah, yes.
I've got Whiteboard Cleaner.
Can't watch a movie without liquor and a whiteboard cleaner. Let me see that again. Except that's dangerous, Brandon.
It's okay. Just like iocane powder, I've been slowly, like the Man in Black, I've been slowly increasing my tolerance for whiteboard cleaner. It's very good once you get past the death aspect.
I guess that makes sense.
What do you got?
I'm sipping on it's not Dr. Pepper, it's a Mr. Pibb.
Oh, interesting.
Mr. Pibb. Yeah, so like the off-brand Dr. Pepper here. It tastes darker if you know what I mean. I don't know, like it's hard to it's like I guess it's the same recipe you're supposed to say, but it tastes cloudier.
It's not. Dr. Pepper is definitely superior.
Yeah, of course.
What are your thoughts on the 3 root beers? Mug versus Barks versus A&W.
I feel like I'll grab a mug if all 3 are in the same building. That may just be a loyalty to the dog mascot.
Sure.
I feel like Barks probably last, even though I feel like it has more of a bite to it.
These 3 are closer than some of the other competitions.
Yeah, they're root beers.
I think I like A&W the most, but this isn't a drink podcast. This is a movie podcast. So for Set It Up, we're talking directors
Okay.
today. I
Are
set it
we
up
now?
just like that. Yeah, her name is Claire Scanlon.
Finally, it's like our 3rd woman ever.
No, that we've done more at this point, but for a
Okay,
while
good.
there. And she is TV.
Elizabeth Banks, I guess.
She is